Hello and welcome. This is Varun, Technical Advisor, Design and Prototyping and Educational Consultant for Tutormatch.com. In this session, we will be discussing about the 3D views and visual styles in AutoCAD. As we know, AutoCAD is now capable of designing 3D models too. So before going into the 3D models, we must know what all projections that AutoCAD can handle. Basically, the projections that AutoCAD can handle are divided into two, that is isometric projection and the perspective projection. Basically, we start our 3D modeling with the isometric or the parallel projection. After completing our design, we will render our drawing in the perspective projection. As the image is shown here clears the difference between isometric and perspective projections, which means perspective projections look much more realistic than isometric projection. Now, in each projection, there are different views of an object. Now let's see what all views are available in AutoCAD. Basically, there are a lot of views available in AutoCAD, but I would like to categorize the views into two main sections, that is basic views and advanced view. The basic view contains the basic views of an object, that is top view, bottom view, left view, right view, front view and the back view. Whereas the advanced view contains the southwest isometric, southeast isometric, northeast isometric and the northwest isometric. Now let's see these options in the software. Consider this as my rectangular box drawn in 3D. So before going into the 3D environment, you must note that you have to change your workspace to 3D workspace. That means now we have a workspace of drafting and annotation. You can click on this option and change it to 3D modeling. If you can't find this option, you can go to this small icon available here to get a drop down like this, and you can check the option of workspace, which will give you the option here. So from here, I will change it to 3D modeling. The difference between 3D basics and 3D modeling is that 3D basics contains only the basic icons available for 3D designing, whereas 3D model contains all the elements for 3D modeling. So we'll go for 3D modeling and change our workspace to look like this. Correct. In the leftmost corner, you can find an icon called View Control. When you go and click on this, you can find the different views listed here. That is top view, bottom view, left view, and so on. So that means if you want to change your view to left view of the object, you can click on the left view to get the left view of the object. Now, similarly, you have a 3D view cube available here. Many of you may be confused why it is showing top here when the view is set to left. That is because when you change your view from the view control, it automatically changes your UCS. We will be discussing about UCS in our upcoming videos. So that means when you change to any of the views, it automatically changes the UCS to that view. Whereas the 3D cube is defaultly set to align with the UCS. So when you go and click on the top, it will actually show the top of the 3D view, not the view control. So when you go and select in this corner, you can see that it comes like this, or it will be showing like this. So don't get confused with the view cube and the view control. So now if you want your 3D view cube to be same as of view control, it's also possible. Let me come and set this to top. And I will right click on this view cube to get a view cube settings. In the settings, you can see that there is an option called Orient View Cube to the current UCS. This option makes the view cube to orient to the current UCS. Let me uncheck this one and press OK. Now you can see that when you change your top to left, this also becomes left. Correct. Now let us see what are the isometric views of the object. For that, let me go to the view control which is available here, click on it to get the isometric views here. I will go for southwest isometric view to get the southwest isometric view of the object. And it is clear from here that it is showing from southwest isometric view. Similarly, I can change the southwest to northeast isometric view to get northeast isometric view of the object like this. Right. Now, in order to rotate your object, you can make use of orbit icon which is available here. By clicking on this and rotate your object according to your need. Now more easier and faster method to rotate is by pressing the shift key in your keyboard along with the mouse wheel button and moving your mouse to get a rotatory effect like this. Pretty interesting, right? So like this you can toggle between custom views and predefined views from here. You can also change from parallel to perspective to get a realistic or perspective view of the object like this. Right. You can also change the view from the view option which is available in the home tab and change it to different views like this. The next one that we have to learn is visual styles. Visual style will help you to set the visual style of an object. It will also help you to work and realize the basic content or the nature of the object. Basically, visual styles are divided into 10 categories which are listed here. Rather than explaining these options, let's see the differences of each option in the software. Now consider this as a 3D object for which I have applied a plastic material. Now you can find the visual styles in the same options near to the view control here, like this. When you click this one, you can find different visual styles available here. The first one is 2D wireframe. It will show you the basic framework of the object. But the next one is conceptual. When you click on this one, you can see it will show you a conceptual effect of the object. When you change this conceptual to hidden, it will show you the framework type, but it will show you the inner side as hidden. So the next one is realistic. That means it will show you how this object looks in real. And the next one goes for shaded. It will show you as a shaded object in 3D. The next one is shaded with edges. That means it will show you the shades along with the edges of the object to distinguish between the corners of the object. The next one is shades of gray. That means it is same as shaded, but it will show you as gray in color rather than showing the exact material of the object. The next one is sketchy. It will show you as if we have sketched the drawing. And the next one is wireframe. It will also show you the framework of the object. Now you may be wondering, what is the difference between wireframe and 2D wireframe? Now you must know that in 2D wireframe, the object will be showing only in parallel view, whereas in the wireframe, it will be showing in perspective view. So now let's change this object to perspective view from the view control and change this to perspective. So that means in the wireframe option, it is showing in perspective view. Now when I come to the 2D wireframe, it automatically changes to parallel mode. That is, when you check here, it changes to parallel. Now when you try to change this to perspective, you can see that the 2D wireframe changes to normal wireframe. Correct. And the last visual style which is available here is X-ray, which will give you the X-ray effect of an object, which directly gets a property of transparency. Right. So that's the end of this session, and we hope you understood well. Keep posting your queries and feedback, and for more videos, log on to www.tutomash.com. Thank you.